So go. Should stop. Okay, if anything is going wrong, chat, please let me know. I had to fix. Quickly put up the start sign. Shit, I know. Gonna take some GBU 12. So. And go down to Sochi. Some shit and maybe do some memes. A little tired and I've had king switches. It should be fine.
装弹完毕。
And the AIX can shut right up. Right now. No prisoners taken. Quickly put the URL. Spam all the yeah, I guess. Get this show on the road. Radar warming up. Countermeasures loaded. Doesn't recognize the one. I guess it will be fine. Laser code set. Okay, I guess we're see. Started. Correct mode. Arming shit on the ground is the perfectly normal procedure and do not worry. Trained professional. Hope we don't run out of lace target. We also have DB12s on the center line. So yeah, hopefully that was a good idea. Because that ditches the field tank. Can take 2 DB12s on the peak stations, fuselage without losing any air-to-air stores or fuel tank. But yeah, because looks clear. Looks clear. If you Drift King mode activate. And over rotates. You're coming up. And that's currently to go Sochi, so that's waypoint 2. Bomb selected, back to magic, so we can scan radar on. 70 miles, INS set to estimated time of arrival and ground speed. Now we preferably get a little higher than light the burner to get to something like max 0.8 and then just climb at that speed. There's no reason to fly any faster because you're basically at that point just burning against the transonic drag. It's like completely useless. See how the JTAC status is. Okay. I guess we can go straight to Gudata because... Okay, let's also coast for Gudata because...
Bombs, microvacs.
Yes, I have bombs. I guess I will go directly to Gudata.
What about Sukumi instead?
I could also go to Sukumi, I don't really mind.
So we don't end up in the Stinger ground at Gully later on. I would like to skip Gudata for Sukumi.
Okay, then I'm going to Sukumi, no problem. Okay, let's push it 100 miles, and that's the moment they notice they fucked up with not taking fuel tanks. Well, that should be fine. The question is, do we do a high-speed run? Because earlier in GCI I saw that basically already had F15-ish customers up there. Also, which would be a little bit problematic. Well, problematic, but at least interesting. Let's program our INS. Express coordinates we can get, set it to latitude, longitude. Don't mind if Mark messed up display. Okay. ATAC status again, and we were going for 3-1, so that's 425048. Enter. Easting is 04111039. Seems reasonable to me. Okay, 35,000. Don't really need to accelerate beyond like max 0.9, that's kinda useless. That's one advantage of having the magics on the wings, it's got a lot less draggy. Well, that's not a lot, but like noticeably less draggy. Checking in the mirror, when do we stop conning? Here. Go. Now we basically just push somewhere close to transonic, then do pitch up, and basically are going to break supersonic in a dive and basically trade altitude for speed again. Stream title says below 30k DLC, what happens space bombing? But I'm relatively sure we will find some lone F-15, so now I'm going to put the waypoints I need, at least I want on the radar. That's for one. That's Senaki. We want Sukumi. We want Bullseye. We want, to be honest, we want Gudata. And let's put it to 320 scale, and we maybe should nose down at this point. 48,000 memes. Just Mirage things, don't worry. Okay, now we put it 5 degrees down, waiting to break through transonic. So as soon as we're Mach 1.4, we're basically happy. Now let's add Kutais, yes, the last one. Perfect. Helps to, and we can set reference bullseye for the TDC, so now we can see in the lower left corner when I slew the TDC around. Don't know if I now have it right on bullseye. I'm not retarded and actually set it correctly, like this number here. Show you which waypoint it's referencing from the TDC. So now you basically can see here's north of bullseye, like, well, here's north of 356432. There's south, there's west, like that. When like I have a bandit somewhere, I can just put my cursor and can say like, hey lord, that dude is from bullseye, that that bearing that distance. I can basically give a full bra like a GCI would. Makes it a lot easier for other people.
Anybody up in the air? I'm northwest of Sukumi.
Yeah, I'm currently
20 miles from it.
I'm currently going to Sukumi. I'm 80 miles out. I'm going to bomb that shit.
Okay, okay.
I think the dual GPU 12 rack on the middle station is pretty draggy. We're not really... We're only doing 750 knots, air quotes only.
There's not much fighters here though. There's something coming low. I cannot find it on radar.
I'm chatting, that's good. Okay, let's quickly calculate how much fuel this would cost us. 10 minutes? Okay, because I want waypoint 9. Okay, 5 minutes. We're burning 155 kilograms a minute. It basically would land us somewhere at 750 kilograms, which would leave us as one. No. Okay, I'm going to. It hurts me, but like if there's no fighters there, Winchester should be somewhere there ahead of us. Just going to be like. We're not going to burn all that fuel for the nice supersonic run. Even though it would be fun for tossing GPUs, but without the centerline tank, it's kinda... And very important, don't forget to set them to. Don't forget to fuse the bombs, because that can be quite annoying. Do another cross-check with waypoint 9, where we entered the coordinates from the JTAG. Status. It's fucking read. Yeah, I put... Yeah, good we do that, because I put in the wrong coordinates. No, I didn't. Okay, that's good. 425048 411039. Boom. Looks reasonably acceptable, accurate to me. Another advantage. The thing is, I have the radar screen on the export. I really have to be careful because, like, when I'm looking on the radar screen, like normally, it would look like this, and now I'm like basically, you can't see anything, but I'm just doing the scan zone and the TDC around. So actually, for the stream, I probably should look down. But here's what I mean: like, waypoint 4 is Sukumi, and now with the reference, I can have. Even if I'm like hard off angle or hadn't like the waypoint selected as destination waypoint, I have a very easy way to reference my scan zone to the terrain around it. And like, tactical, I don't know, like points of interest, things where I want to scan if you're expecting someone to take off, stuff like that. Or you're expecting or someone tells you like the dude is 10 miles out of Sukumi, that direction, that altitude. Easy way to reference shit. To be honest, from lower altitudes, it's not that relevant. Because the elevations are not that big. But if you're flying high, 40,000 like here, you can get in a scenario pretty quickly where you like
bandits here.
On like okay, bandits not good.
First move, huh?
Where you want where you need like 15-degree down antenna elevation to even get anything miles. Okay.
Apparently I got a kill.
I hope.
I don't even know how I did that, but I'll take it.
You killed one?
I really hope.
Yeah, it says I
Nice.
killed somebody.
My decision not to burn supersonic to Sukumi will not.
Tell
But
me,
keep killing more.
what's your status?
Tender status is still nautical. At the airport.
Okay.
Yeah, Sukumi's over
It's
there
not
on the
many
nose.
units left there now, so you can safely drop the troops in the north end of Sub-Zero airfield.
Okay.
And since RTB will take us forever, I think we will just drop our bombs and then basically just go slug it out with whatever comes out of Kutasi, Sinaki, etc, etc.
Did he fire an AIM120 at me? What a dickhead.
Given that it's the only BVR armament he has, it's
I
like...
don't know what the heck was going on.
Even that F-15 is based in... Well, they could fire in sevens, but no reason at range. RIP!
Flame! Fuck you, Flame, I hate you so much.
Correct. Where was that? Reference to Kumi?
No, at the river though, but he's coming.
Hey,
Where the fuck is
at least we have a friendly there.
Can we take
that's a
off on
good thing.
Sochi already?
Not yet,
No.
but won't be too long. I guess if my Vickers is enough, I got 7 Vickers left. I've identified like 5 targets left, but it could be more if I'm
Can we
Okay.
contrast? No, we should stay above contrails here.
But I hope there is someone else here as well.
Or it could be less if you made a mistake.
I really want to
I'm
keep
pretty sure.
scanning until the last moment here.
Like, really sure.
Thing is, we only have 30 nautical mile look down, so anything beyond 30 miles. 30 nautical miles is basically guesswork. Unless someone is...
Alright guys, thanks for letting me fly. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Take care, but
Okay,
User
we're not
disconnected from
conning
your
again,
channel.
so we
everybody krasno daar. Krasno daar.
can cut the burner. Bomb still selected. I'm not entirely sure why we get
Snowman,
the
where you at?
breakfast right now.
I'm at Sochi. It's me striking here.
Oh, you're striking it.
Problem is, we lost our bait flanker. I'm not getting any nails at the moment, so I think we should be fine. Okay, we're going to initiate the first bombing now. Okay, is that? Yeah, it has to be somewhere there. Okay, we put it short, so basically the laser field of view passes from up to down. Police today, please, maybe? Yep. There goes one. And we will drop the second in a dive and get the fuck out. Basically reset. Got to dive a little bit here to basically put time-wise separation between the bombs. So they have time to... there's time to adjust. So now we're dropping the second one pretty goddamn fast. Okay. Now we're basically out air mode. Ideally we go towards them, because that gives us the option to basically do the second bombing run cold and just egress. For the moment at least. We still have 1.5 tons of fuel. So yeah. Like RTB to make up from here 800 kilograms is still plenty if you have the altitude, but yeah. If you have to run, that's not enough. So there goes one. So that means we can basically recommit. This is professional bombing technique. Don't question it. It's fine. Release one.
They already have Kutais.
Release one.
Yeah, I guess I will go for Jalin or setups.
Not entirely sure where the second initial GBU-12... bad? Yep, bad.
Probably have to intercept their IL-76s, so that's gonna be my objective.
Yeah, should run out of range. These things self-destruct. Okay, they want another chaparral.
It'll take a while though.
We're taking slight risk here, not checking
not
what the
the
fuck
R7
is going on that direction,
E17s.
but I'm just going to hope that the F-15s are far enough away and I'm not going to shoot me too much. Okay. I think the next target should be... I hope that... This might be a waste of a bomb, but whatever. 9G mode. Turn the fuck away. Okay. looks fine. Okay. Going to recommit here over the mountains and see what happens. Boom. You see. More explosions. I think we got 3. 3 out of 4. Yes, 3 out of 4. Not sure where out. Probably one of the GPUs was basically not spaced enough, so couldn't make it to the new laser, or well, basically was too close already. You got to toss them from a little further away to really get nice double runs usually. Okay, we have 1,000.
Oh, there was some tracers. There is.
Okay. Let's see, we have 2 F-15 nails that direction. And that's technically do your bingo, but I guess I'm just going to RTB here because, like, time-wise, if there was a live system I probably would RTB, but since there isn't, RTBing to make-up basically probably would arrive at make-up later than they capture Sochi, so we just see what we can do here. The target to basically RTB to Sochi. Okay. Like, one thing I really would like, as far as I know, the F-15 RWR basically gives you also ranges for non-STT contacts. The Mirage only will give you range on the RWR for something that's basically STT on you. So it's always a little bit, where's that dude until he locks you? We can go a little bit higher up to mitigate fuel consumption a little bit. Oh, there's a customer. 13,000, so we generally want to stay below that because we only have Fox 2's on board, so yeah, anti-Cenos. No. It's gonna get toasty real soon. Okay, question is, do we terrain mask or not? Let me see. Thanks, Radar. Okay. Top the speed, and in case we need the terrain, slightly move towards that. Here come the actives. That one is defeated. Hope that was the same F-15 we saw. We commit here.
I thought that's gonna be it. What's left?
Problem is really if we don't find him here, coming back. Oh, there he is. Saw him visually for a second there. Shit. Merged. There. Burner over the ridge line. There he is. Kinda fucked up merge by me there. Okay, flare selected. We're good here.
Yes.
Okay, Fox 2, engine to idle. 3 flares out. Boom, splash. Good shit. I'm not quite sure. I think there was a second F-15, so we're going to basically go a little bit off the record here. Come back later. Basically instantly, but just break the fucking radar content for a second here. Always good to come over the mountains with horizontal scan, just pointing at the horizon line in case someone comes over, and it's like basically having the same idea as you. Okay, nothing level. Somewhere over here. It could be that they are still... Okay, there's a second. Okay, how much fuel do we have? 750 kilos. Set reference Sochi. It's 10 minutes. It's a... okay, whatever. I have 2 magics left. Let's push this. Okay, this dude is pretty fast. 40,000 at Mach 1.8. There comes the first armor for me, I think. The problem is he's in the sun. Yeah. Armor. Let's get into the notch here and chaff out. I have him visual. Biggest problem with here. Okay, we have him Fox 2. Fox 2. Holy shit, that was really close, but I think we got him. No! For fuck's sake, merge. Okay, gunners to continuous fire. He's at least hit. That's something. Fucking damage model. Don't see fit this. You toast? Yes, he's toast. Nice. That's problematic. Okay. Yeah, we were a little bit too slow there. Didn't get hit by the missiles, but yeah. Too slow. Ripperoni! Yeah. I'm kinda unsatisfied with the like 2 magics not killing an F-15 and just sending it smoking. If that hadn't been the case, we probably wouldn't have been there, like, basically at the edge of a stall. Okay, we got Sochi Adler, I think. Did we capture Sochi Adler?
Yeah, we did. But they are capturing Gali now. Okay, somebody mark that place.
Okay, Sochi. Guess 2v1 with... I mean, the salty in general was still pretty good salty, I would say. We dropped 4 GBU-12s. Got 3 kills with that, and with 4 more magics, we got 2 F-15s. I guess that's okay. Really still should have done better in the last one, though. That was a little
Being
bit
super
painful.
efficient.
Bad.
Yeah, but there are many of them.
Don't forget to say.
Where is the pickup zone on Sochi Adler Shahidi?
That's...
What is it, Sochi Adler?
Manually.
The pickup zone, so you can collect troops.
You can only load troops at FOBs, unfortunately.
Well, on blue side, it's associated with the like, output. So I thought it was can't be the picture.
You're breaking up, I can't really understand what you're saying, unfortunately. Best thing is always when you die when the mirror shows the last image rendered. Like, that was the chaff. Like, we defeated the AIM120, and like basically I have a program for terminal where it just like spits out chaff and first, like, because you don't... Oh. Chimney smoke trail. I was like, what the fuck is... What is that for Mr. Launch behind me? Yeah. Probably could have gotten away in the last merge with defending the last AIM120 a little bit less speed. And the thing is, I expected a follow-up Fox 2. That's why I basically choose to turn my nose into the bandit as fast as possible to have the smallest possible IR signature. I have a good chance of spoofing that even at very short range. Problem was, he did go for the gun skill. So, stalling it out at like 180 knots or what I was not exactly the most brilliant idea. Like, there should be clickbait articles, like, if like your teammates hate that one switch click here to find out more.
加油完毕。
What happened to the... It technically sounded a fancy stream title at some point, but I guess... What? Why? Holy shit. There was some mad frame drops at some point networking. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm sorry if that probably messed up the stream pretty badly. I
装弹完毕。
hope it didn't too much. Yeah, we'll have an eye on that. Okay. Guess here we go. Release the, I just love the fact that the parking brake is basically like in a car, just a handle. Okay. Professional procedures, like arm all the things on the ground. It's perfectly safe, don't you worry. Nose wheel steering would help. Set it to 5G limiter so we don't rip off our palms. Should basically... When we forget... Build 30 miles out. Build the light. Nothing coming in there. Right. Yeah, nothing. I was shocked for a moment when I was like, there might be a dude there, and I just rolled onto the runway casually, but luckily there isn't. Yeah, it's fine. Funny thing is really when you... Holy Jesus. I think I have to reduce the stream rate, data rate a bit. Because I'm getting... Like, I'm getting the occasional pretty bad frame drop. And not frame drop, but like, drop frames because of networking. I will fix that right now and hope it gets better. We can just set it like here. Full dry, casual 10. Meanwhile, I'm going to fix the OBS things. Question is, can I change this on the fly? Need a reset for that. Let me see. Output. Yeah, I set it to 30 again.
Will the 6 come from feet dry or feet wet to Sochi?
I think it comes from feet wet.
Okay.
You know what? I will just quickly reset the stream. Because I think it didn't it didn't take effect, okay. Yeah, I hope it should be better now. I think what's happening is basically that the throttling from the internet, like, no, I'm still getting frame drops. That's really fucking annoying, like what the fuck is happening? uploading something without noticing? Am I retarded? I think the obvious answer for that would be yes, but I'm not quite sure why it's dropping frames. It's not sending more than I would expect it to. Maybe I should... It's dropping frames really bad and I have no fucking idea why. That's not good. I will... what else can we try? I will stop the stream again. Kill the... I have a 1 second delay, and that's mostly to have the feature that when the connection actually cuts out, like when it actually loses the connection, it increases the buffer, and so that you basically can, that for the viewer, there's no apparent cutoff point. We'll quickly disable that and see if that helps, and probably set it to something even lower, because currently it's dropping frames like mad. Be right back. Okay, we're streaming again. Use the data rate a little bit further and disable the delay. Probably should go a little bit more upstairs here.
Finals of here on my 6.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. So far, no more drop frames, so I guess that solves it. It's probably something weird. Like when you have a small delay time, basically. Could be that some... I could imagine that there's locking read write, because 1 megabyte is not exactly a lot. And the feature is probably not designed for what I'm using it for, so it could be indeed that basically that leads to a delayed delivery to the networking stack. And I'm just basically unguided rambling thinking about what it could be, but like I guess it's fixed now and I'm happy. 30,000 is good altitude, we're not famous last words, we're not contrailing. Just gonna drop just below contrails. Don't want to be 40,000 here, because that's a little bit overkill. Could we stop contrailing, please? Now? Later? I don't know. Standard. Yes, we stopped. Nice, 25,000. I guess that's a reasonable altitude. Full autopilot galore. Go. Friendly enemy? Not friendly. Nice. Okay, I guess we're going to multi-roll to the max here, because we have one guy. Okay, let's ray gun this guy first and tell him about it. I think it's even a 2-ship. It's a helicopter. Good. Is someone trying to deliver troops to Sukumi? It's definitely a 2-ship. Sheesh. Sheesh. That's kind
Maybe
of...
Dexter as well. Hold up. Troops.
The Kaina is a 2-ship. To the west of Sukumi for, I guess, something like 8 miles. Okay, this is gonna get toasty really fast. A bad feeling about
Might
this.
roll the Rollins down at Sukumi?
No, I don't think so. Like, I hit 2 Rolands and a Chaparral, I think.
Okay.
Off bomb did go somewhere, I'm not sure.
I hit the tank.
Okay, that's already Sukumi. I'm really quite feeling not so safe about this. They're not painting me at the moment, but if they have GCI, do they have GCI? They have a forward observer. Okay, they have no forward observer, so they could only go off of AWACS rock holes. So, okay. It's 15 miles, okay. General target area is over there. If we loft it, should be fine if we put it like this. Okay. . Basically 30 degrees is kind of pretty good loft elevation, I found personally. But if you don't have the speed like I hear, you can get into the pretty bad situation where you don't close fast enough. You have to put nose down again like a complete professional. Damn it. Okay, there comes the drop. Boom. There goes one. Now we can deliver the second one and basically a dive attack more or less. And hope we don't get roasted by IR SAMs. And someone just friendly fired some shit again. Just average day shit. Okay, here we go. And break. And I'm not sure how close those F-15s are. But they're definitely looking at me. I should be still somewhere out there. We probably should take a look. And now 10 degrees up. So far nothing. Okay, there goes a Bradley. There. Which has to be the first bomb. Question is, will end there. Second. The sun is where? This is not good, like, okay, yeah, okay, the sun is in the place where it would look at. Okay, that's I was like, is there a target opportunity which just casually flow through our seeker cone? Okay, okay, they are at 23,000 and they're just chilling over Golly Fob. I guess that's a valid tactic. I guess I'm just going to drop more bombs here. We still have 2,000 kilos, which is loads. Loads of fuel. Okay, something like here. Random dropping off at cheap U-12s. This is perfect. And we're still getting frame drops. I think I'm really not quite sure what to do about that. Was a very makeshift drop, so I'm not sure. Yeah, got it. Boom. Okay, I'm going to make one last run in with bombs because that should be our last GBU-12. Yes, it is. And then we have full magics to play with F-15s and shit. Okay, marked. Trigger, pressed and holds to release. 9G limiter on. We got launched on, what a surprise. Where's the fucker? Okay, there. Okay. Take this, Roland. I think his missile is limited to 9 Gs. So we should quite comfortably. Yeah, and basically as soon as the motor burns out, it's usually toast because, yeah, there it goes. Self-destructs. Okay. It's actually... Okay, we got the Vulcan. Not exactly ideal, but I guess it's okay. Okay. Best idea is to approach an F-15 too. Okay, it's approaching me. That solved some of the problems. Okay, this is gonna get toasty real soon. The terrain is not exactly ideal. It's gonna get toasty real soon. Really, really soon. I lost them on radar, which is even worse, but I have to defend Actors first. Please have a visual. There's the missiles. Okay, it's trashed. Yeah, both are trashed. It was a double AIM120 shot. Let's see, maybe we can get something. Okay. Really taking an awful risk here. It's 2. Holy shit. Come on, unlock for fuck's sake. Box 2 on that guy. Box 2 on that guy. Exploded, didn't hit shit. Ah, fuck, I screwed that up. Sorry, wrong button. Ah, sad. Could have been such a nice double kill. But you saw how the magic, the fucking magic hit him. And it didn't do damage, which is, as always, nice memes. Oh no, I got him. Oh, that must have been a pilot kill. Okay, I take that back. I take that back, although, like, I screwed up the last thing. I should have switched back. Problem is,
So
magic
Sukumi is
unlock.
hot now, Marco?
What?
Sukumi is hot now?
Yeah, yeah, it's most definitely hot. I don't think it ever was not hot.
Okay.
Yeah. What I should have done there
Nice
was...
text.
what I should have done there is switched back. The problem is currently, even if you unslave the magic, for miraculous reasons which are like A, buggy, B, buggy, it doesn't unlock it. I basically tried to keep the radar track on the right guy while I wanted to shoot flame on the left with the magic without having a radar track on him. But since
收到，
meme bugs in the Mirage, which exist for like more than a year now, because Umuharia. Yeah. Basically, what happens? You have a radar track, and you slew once, and you can't ever like you can only very unreliably get it to unlock the magic from the dude, which can be really problematic in a situation like this. Problem also was though that I switched back too late. I saw that flame defeated the magic launch with flares. Problem is I didn't. I basically, when I shot, I technically wanted another magic shot, short range. I mean, it went all a little bit too fast. I have to look at that, but I think what basically happened is I A, selected wrong weapon, and B, didn't properly defend the AIM-9. I should have stayed engine idle. Problem is with that though is you basically have to get into a relatively slow notch to reliably defeat the close AIM-120s. And then you don't have as much juice to just go like, okay, I have to defend Fox 2 as well, close. So I have to be like small or idle power on the engine. But yeah, I screwed up there. Bug and me screwing up together did a pretty good job of denying the double kill. Still got 4 ground targets though in Air-15, so I guess multi-roll to the max is still true. Very important, always set your IFF code to 13337, increases plane performance by up to 90%. And I really don't know what's causing the bloody packet drops. Somehow sending them in bursts. I'm a little bit... Yeah, it drops. Holy shit, that's 3 full seconds of... What the fuck is even happening? What? Let me check the router. Annoys me to death, man. Plane, please stop announcing to me, and AOX, please... Away.
加油完毕，
Russian AOX which calls useless bandits, it's like the most useless. Really not nice with the drop frames. But like, there's plenty of room in the transmission capacity of my internet connection. Like, I'm basically at 70% or so. So technically, there is space up. Like, there is some space for increased overhead. Yeah, learning the baguette. I think I found, like, I have very long that I won't fly anything else, but that's mostly because I always felt I had deficiencies I still wanted to work out, like in the Mirage. Like it's my first basically air-to-air platform in DCS. Or for that matter, it's my first like 4th gen air-to-air platform in a simulator or game-ish simulator or simulator-ish game or whatever you want to call it. And I always felt like I basically want to die in this thing until I'm confident in doing what I'm doing. At first that basically was like BFM or any kind of pushing to anything close for the merge. Like I probably, like what I did originally was probably relatively realistic of like, yeah, not trying to fight missiles head on all too much. Because I just didn't want to die. I think I basically came from flying 190s all the bloody time, like full 190 mods. You never merge. You just zoom back up and be like, bye guys, screw you, I'm going home. So that was the first thing I really felt I had deficiencies in, and that basically I think that has gone away mostly now. Like I'm actually like probably pushing more often enough than I should, aka pushing on a 2-ship without actors with just Fox 2s. And the second thing was like, until you tell your strategy for dealing with females. Yeah, sure. That's actually like the second thing I really for a really long time. I wasn't really sure how to deal with eagles with AMRAAMs. Like my go-to strategy was basically flying high and fast, because the Mirage is pretty good supersonic. Like it really has some quite interesting performance perks in supersonic performance. It's like the one thing where it can challenge the flanker and the eagle quite well. It can challenge them. It doesn't outperform, but it can challenge. Like in low level acceleration with air-to-air stores on it, it loses quite heavily to them. But yeah, like fighting AMRAAMs against the sky, kinda it doesn't work that well. So I basically just set up myself a mission with like 5 F-15s at different ranges coming at me. I basically have no option but to aggressively defend them.
Hello, pilots.
So yeah.
Rearmament refueling without
strategy is basically, I have a chaff program which I programmed myself. I think like roughly 5 chaff per second is a pretty good rate at which to dispense.
Yeah, I am in Sochi, not without. So stupid.
Yeah, I was wondering how that would be.
No, impossible.
I'm sure I'll to mute teams people, whatever. Yeah, so you want a good chaff program. I said my opinion, like I have 190 millisecond spacing. You can program the chaff the countermeasure programs for the Mirage. They are not fixed. You can actually define your own. You just have to open a file and edit it there.
Takeoff?
So you basically go 90 degrees towards the firing F-15, or as close as 90 degrees, and you need to be below the missile he fired. And what I basically do, once I'm like within 10 degrees, I start dispensing the chaff.
I think we need fighters, right?
The chaff program basically lasts 2 seconds,
maybe.
so that gives you a good time to move through the notch and basically have chaff in the notching area and spoof the AIM120 like that. Good thing also about the Mirage RWRs, it actually stops as soon as you... Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, they already got Gali, so...
Sound muted.
Better. So basically, you hear when it's like when you still have the active warning, it's not spoofed. So you need to try again. You need to like look at the RWR. If it's not too close, try to find a visual, get in the notch, and possibly get even slower, like 400 to 300 knots, 300 to 400 knots. Usually pretty good speed in my opinion to defeat them. And basically dispense chaff again. And once you basically hear that the active warning is gone, you can recommit. And like when you're that close that you're just defeating by notching, you probably should recommit, because running at that point is just going to get you killed. So you recommit. I prefer for that horizontal scan and basically have a ascending turn, so that I basically scan like 10 to 15 degrees elevation in the recommit. while I'm still like 30 degrees out, because the horizontal scan is a 60-degree left to right scan pattern. And then you basically have to defend the Fox 2 and counterfire, and that usually works pretty well. And that's actually like the point where I'm right now, that I'm saying I'm actually quite happy now with what I can do in the Mirage and how much routine I have with it. So I probably will at some point, and we still have, fuck's sake, we'll have jumped frames. Yeah, I will reduce the data rate some more after this one, but yeah, that's basically my strategy for Eagles. Go aggressive, train to really defeat those AIM120s by seeker spoofing really reliably with chaff. The Mirage is quite good for that because the RCS is small, and push for the merge, or at least Fox 2 range. That's basically my way to deal with F-15s at this point. It's not the only way. You can also do it high speed from high up, but basically everything else requires you to sneak up on them. The aggressive tactic with defeating AIM-120s by notching them with chaff is pretty much the thing which will keep you alive, even if you get discovered. And before we get wrecked by that F-15 on the radar screen, I think it's an F-15 at least, and before it's something friendly, I will quickly stop the stream and reduce the bitrate some more, even if it hurts me, but like right now I'm getting packet drops somehow, and that's not nice to watch. So see you in like 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, and we're back, and yeah, it's all hostile. Unless we have to forgot to flip the switch. No, we haven't. Nice. Okay, we should probably... Where are we? That's good data. 10 reference bolts on the radar. Okay, okay, we have fast movers. Angels 9. They are 332 for 50 from bolts. They're basically northwest of Gudata. Okay, the right guy is committing on me, I think. Looks like it at least. Yup. Okay. The left dude is staying flanking. I think this could be some kind of escorted wing package, and we need to get below him. Or he could be tunnel visioned on the friendly in front of us. I'm not sure. Okay, that dude is the hostile. On who did he launch? Fuck. On us. Okay. Notch and chaff. Fuck. Okay, we defeated it. More actives, that's not good. I don't have the speed. I think we actually did. I have no idea. No, we didn't. Fucking hell, yeah. Pilot snipe. Shit. Yeah, we were too high. Oh no! Okay, we got flanked. Like, we were defending that dude and we got shot from here. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but like, yeah. Well, the Mirage doesn't have any multi-fire capability. You have to manually do that as best, and someone who's not retarded will always defend the head-on shot. And since the 530s are broken right now, you basically can't do anything in that instance. Basically, you don't have anything which head-on reliably hits or reliably does damage. So you're basically fucked in that case. Thanks, ED. Ah, it's really annoying. But yeah, that's so. Let's go again. Basically, the 530 at the moment does damage with a reliability of like less than 10%. No, that's wrong. 13%. Like in testing, we had 30% reliability, so yeah. That's quite pathetic. Like, missiles in the Korea and Vietnam conflicts had better reliability than this. I hope they fix it soon, because it's like really tilting. The other deaths were basically my fault. That case was half my fault, half. I would like to have some BVR missiles, please. Okay. Problem is also when you're basically trying to notch very aggressively, if you don't get visual or radar contact in between them, it can your SA does degrade pretty quickly, which can have pretty bad results, as we just saw. Yeah, basically, I don't own, like, I could load the 530s, but the 530s are so unreliable right now. I don't see the use case for them. Like, I rather have... The thing is, you can't support the shot against an AIM120 anyway. The AIM120 is faster, has bigger range, so you can't basically crank to the max and hope you hit first and then get it to the notch. That doesn't happen. So you need to trash the first AIM120, which is going to come, depending on the player, like somewhere between 12 and 7 miles. You trash that, and then you have to recommit. That's the point where you technically could counterfire with a 530, and it would actually be useful sometimes, because then the guy actually has to react. And at that point, if you fire first that close, you can, I think, make it happen. Let's start our plane about how to fight it. How I try to fight it. So yeah, that's like basically after defeating the first AIM120, you have a chance of, you have a window where you can relatively effectively like put the 530D into place. But you always have to remember, if the dude pushes closer and fires an AIM120, you're going to have a little bit of a hurry to get into the notch. Oh, and I just remembered we had our... Okay, that explains some things. We did engage last time with 4 GPUs on our battle. It might explain some of the performance issues I felt. But yeah, as said, even the second, like after the first AIM120 trashed, you have to support the 530D. That can be quite dangerous. But it can be useful, so I usually take them when they work, but currently they don't work at all. Like I said, 13% lethality, which is like pathetic as fuck. So I rather take my chances that the guy doesn't flame or have more armament for the close-in dogfight, and also at the same time, like, you have less. So yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag. It's nice to have the 530s for flexibility. It's really nice. You really want to have, but yeah, sometimes, like in the current state, I don't think they're an advantage to have, because they just don't work. They just don't work. So yes, we are flying with 4 magics on our wings, and I'm still getting drop frames, and there's no bloody reason. Literally none. Yeah, the enemy, like, you can try a defensive shot at long range, but I don't see the use case for it in the scenario where you actually, like, where you don't have a wingman, and you're basically trying to get to a reasonable Fox 2 range, which is somewhere like 2 to 3 miles. So yeah, I always, not always, but mostly wait for the first shot, defeat that, and come back hot. It's a little dicey, but to be honest, it's the best thing I've worked out to engage F-15s without needing the advantage of surprise. Because otherwise you always will need the advantage of surprising your opponent, and that's a luxury you often don't have. But you quite nicely saw with that F-15 2-ship we engaged earlier, basically the right dude was completely oblivious and blew through. Like, I notched the AIM120s, defeated them, and basically rode past me. Flame unfortunately saw the Fox 2. I'm not sure if that's actually what made him aware of me, because he was angle-wise, like, he was relatively high up, pointing his nose, like, not even at me at a range of, I would guess, like, 2 to 3 miles. So I'm relatively sure we should clear the runway really fucking fast here, because the fucking R76. Don't mind me, R76, I'm not here. I'm on the left side, dude. I'm on the left side, dude, for fuck's sake. If I had a horn, I would use it right now. Feature request for Rasbam. Mirage needs more horn. But yeah, so it's the best possibility in my opinion to go for it. Disadvantage of it is if he keeps hot, he doesn't turn away, he doesn't lose you, and he keeps firing AIM120s, and in the last bit like AIM9s at you, like the combination gets hard to defeat because you just turned into the notch slowly. So you need the engine power to regain some kinetic energy, and we still have our gear down. I'm a fucking professional, don't question this. So you want the engine power, but can't really use it because otherwise, like your already side aspect, which is bad, gives Fox 2 a better chance of getting you. So you want to reduce engine power at the same time, and you want to turn like your nose into the bandit at the same time to give the smallest, least unfavorable IR signature possible. At the same time, you need to notch the missile, so you need to be perpendicular to the dude. So yeah.
Sound resumed.
It's on base now.
It's basically a mixed bag. It's a very risky tactic, but it's basically the best you have more or less. It's basically you're relying on.
Mute the master caution in suit 25.
And
Right shift N to seize it.
Thanks.
If I should reduce the TeamSpeak volume or something for the stream, let me know, because I have my own mix on my headphones, so I am not entirely sure about the volumes. Yes, that's basically the point. They have enough missiles to spam you if they want to. So you basically, yeah, it's a pretty risky situation, but it's basically the best you can do, unless you have a wingman. At that point, it's basic, but you still have less missiles and like defensive shots against it. That's the thing. Even if you're an organized 2-ship, the F-15 can still be like, oh lol, Fox 3x2, and basically put you both defensive. So I feel that the aggressive tactic against it is really quite literally the best thing you have in your arsenal. Reagan, you have an F-15 basically directly above you. I'm 25 miles out. Okay, we're going to get rid of these LGBs. We're currently not even getting there. So, screw this, bye. Here we go. Okay, air to air mode. I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's do it. I hope this dude doesn't see me, otherwise I'm a bit in trouble. Okay, he's lighting the burner and doing the typical F-15 thing called yep.
User joined your channel.
Has the superior armament, still runs. Nice
Payment.
I'm not going to blame him too much. Like if you have the ability to disengage, disengage. I'm just shooting F-15s. Okay, but yeah, he's currently trying to mask behind the mountain, so the radar is going to lose the track any second now. And we're higher, and that's a really bad thing. And he's still there. That's the thing, like, people who say the Mirage is like so fast and the F-15 can't catch it, it's simply not true. The F-15 is faster in most cases. Like right now, like he's doing 1.2. I don't think we can do 1.2. I'm going to climb here because that might put us a bit at an advantage, but like he still has, like he's pulling away from us at 22 knots. Okay, we actually, okay, he cut the burner. At least, no, he dropped speed. Okay. We might recommit here. Nope. Okay, that thing here is pretty slow. It's like relative. That's also a good thing. Like it's relatively stationary relative to Sukumi.
Jesus, this damn thing can taxi a little faster, damn it. Fat ass.
Yeah, I think I can't do anything about the frame drops right now, unfortunately. Okay, we now have 100 knots closer.
Funny thing how they made the AI for that. as soon as they wheels down, they drop down to 75 kilometers per hour.
So he's going over the fucking grass.
It's like from 300 to 75 within a second.
Is this full brake set? Not see the big
The
one.
aisle lands?
It's landed. It's in the end of the runway.
Nice.
Taking off.
That's a helicopter, so that's not terribly useful.
Number 2 follows.
That's a helicopter as well, so that's not terribly dangerous either.
Let go of the fucking runway, you damn fatty.
Yeah, better hurry up. I'm catching up.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yes, we have it.
Thing is, we have the fuel here, so I'm really see
I'm
no point
taking
not
it.
to chase this dude. Because
Can
if we
Oh, there's a frog foot
Was
coming
about to
and a
say
Mirage.
decommit.
Oh my god!
we basically cut the chase here. Yeah, he has lit the burners again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Still far. Is it that thing? No. Where is it? F-15? That's spiking us. It's 25 miles plus out. Yeah, there he is. Is anyone around Sukumi and something that's capable of shooting down planes?
I'm just taking off from such.
Okay, I guess that's a no.
Yeah, it's definitely no. I am near Godauta.
Okay, I guess we're going to shoot this dude because it's hostile. I guess it can't hurt. Did he get wrecked? I don't think so.
You up to yours. Gonna fly with us?
Okay, firm.
There he is.
I just loaded the Mirage.
Fox 2, because it's an A10. And boom. Okay. I'm sorry, but bye. Okay, the problem is, we could have an F-15 coming somewhere from here.
If you allow me, of course.
Don't
Yeah,
need
up
to
there
ask.
is the contrailers. Nice, nice. Okay.
I'm always afraid you
not
start
to-
shouting at me.
Not today.
Oh, what's so special about today?
Oh no, it's not an F-16 Prometheus Max. It's a Mirage 2000. It's actually, like, commercially it was designed as a direct competitor to the F-16, so it has kind of at least similar performance. It's better in some things, worse in others. But it's in general in capability comparable to an F-16 rather than an F-15 or a flanker.
Are we going for a Budata?
We just cleaned Kudata, so Sukumi would be next, but there's quite a bit of F-15s. So we need some cap there to make that happen.
Yeah.
There's just like 6 of us on the way.
Okay, we'll nicely light. So we're going to risk the biscuit and take a fucking look here.
Who is number 2 on the right?
21 miles cold.
3 on the left.
Hydro keep pushing 120 Fox 1.
Okay, I don't see that Fox bullseye call would be. Okay, I see. Okay, okay, I hope that's that, and I'm not missing any. I'm kind of worried about missing something up there in that quadrant. I'm not quite sure I got everything here. It's again like retard high. Okay, 14 miles. We need to be careful here not to run into. Okay. Let's see, he's 16,000. Yeah, there comes the Fox.
Okay, go nose hot if you're with me. Is anybody with me? I got 2 guys on my wing.
Defeated, and he's cold. God
Not
damn
me.
it.
2 guys.
Okay, I see the burner still.
Multiple F-15 from 120 and 110.
Yeah, he's cold, for fuck's sake. Like they have whatever. I'm not going to get mad. It's fair right to run. Like there's nothing wrong with it. It's just frustrating when you work for getting to the notch and the other dude is just like, well, bye.
So we're engaging multiple bandits within 80 kilometers.
That's close. They should talk less and fly more. He's coming from over the airfield. Is that him? Yep, it's him. There. Yeah, I see him. This is risky as fuck. I don't know if he foxed, I'm just flaring to make sure he didn't, but I think he just turned cold. Okay, I'm going to kill that radar lock, kill him with a magic. Okay, so there's something else, that's a chopper. They have choppers inbound for Sukumi, so yeah.
So they're priority?
Well, not if they're directly under an F-15. It doesn't really work.
Oh, no. I'm gonna take it out.
There's another high dude. This situation is bad because we can't really leave this guy alone here. He's way too close. Like if I turn around, he basically gets an RTR shot. Fuck it.
And these suckers are coming in hot, man. Large strike force.
Fuck's sake, radar, please lock this dude, yes. This is what I meant. Yeah. Not the best of ideas. That's what happened. Too much rage. That's the price you pay for.
I got a chopper locked, but there's a F-15 right behind it.
Yeah, no shit, Winchester. Just
Pretty
said
close
that.
to the damn freaking airbase, though.
Oh, for real? I just said that. For fuck's sake. Like, do people even listen sometimes? I'm not sure. Yeah. Airspeed, depends. The thing is, you want to have forward momentum to have a longer range for shots. Basically give the missile some additional kinetic energy, but as you have to 100% notch the AIM120 if you want to do anything useful, it's not that advisable to stay like 600 knots. So what I do, they basically cut speed depending on how close it is. The closer it gets, the lower I put my speed to get into the break turn. But yeah, like, if we had some BVR armament, we could have shot the dude which was coming up from high down low. AWACS, shut up. Useless tanks. Yeah, but as said, current situation doesn't allow us to do that. Basically, the reasonable choice would have been to not shoot the diving dude, but rather keep hot on the dude who we're chasing. But as said, the Mirage can't catch the F-15. That's the point. Everyone thinks it can, just because I fly fast and shit. And even at high altitudes, the F-15 is substantially faster and accelerates substantially faster than the Mirage. But people just think, oh, it's fast. I can't deal with it, which is like complete rubbish. They can. They just don't. They like freely choose to give up their advantage and don't.
ET out 25 kilometers.
25. I'll wait for 10.
See you, Prometheus Max. Thanks for checking in. But yeah, basically,
turning back in, keeping the pressure
I think I could have done it.
I don't have a missile on me.
The problem is the faster you go, the better your notch has to be, because the notch is just a function of your relative closure towards the radar that's trying to lock you.
Shit, yeah, I do have a missile on me.
So,
okay.
basically, the faster you go, and when you're chasing someone, you're going fast.
Standing back in.
The better your notch has to be, and you have to be the horizon, and he was low, and I climbed, so that was like double fuck up by me. If I wanted to do that flank, which I like obviously
There we
noticed
go.
was a pretty dangerous move.
You have missed inbound.
ET out. Copy that.
Was a relatively dangerous move. I should have stayed lower and slower. That's basically sounds weird from an air combat perspective, but in that case, basically which could have saved it for me. Yeah, thing is also like in that situation you would have wanted, like I was 4.5 miles behind that F-15. There's no fucking way you catch
7.5.
lower
50
altitude
clicks.
cold with a magic. Like a magic on a full cold F-15
back in.
has like, ideally a range of 1.5 to 1.8 miles. So you
Body.
basically
That's a
need
damn
to
chopper. I'm looking at chopper.
really close. So the 530 is actually the most viable option there because it's a pretty good performing missile at low altitudes even still. So you can go ahead and basically fox on someone to make him defensive to increase closure because like
Fox 2.
the moment he makes any kind of maneuver,
Copy.
your closure is bigger because
You
like
track up the missile.
he's driving
Fox 1.
away from you less fast, in a
Go
manner of
down, Wabi.
speaking. So yeah,
Fucking bitch.
there's that.
So
That's
he's
what the
locking me up.
530 I really like them for making running bandits defensive, to get them closer to get the kill and to get myself free to disengage. Because if you're 5 miles behind a bandit and you turn around
Marco is
first,
still airborne.
oh no, I'm spooling up on Sochi.
Right, you're just airborne there. ETA to take off?
Basically now.
Copy, I'll circle around and wait for you.
Golly. So yeah.
Running fast, this guy in the mountains.
So yeah, that's basically yeah. That's why I'm like that's one of the more annoying scenarios where you won 530s, but at the moment, as said, it's just not working with them. Ostrich's so fucking broke. 40 kilogram warhead to the face. Oh, I have some visual holes in my wing. My radar's fine, my RWR is fine. I can still fire all my missiles. Don't you worry. Both engines at full performance. It's fine. Thing is, it's a general issue though. The problem is just that the F-15 has like one of the like.
Was it you taking off? Over threshold?
Yes.
Copy, I'll form up on you.
There's behind me! Friendly did not even... Oh.
Never rely on friendlies. Just...
It's distracting me, I locked him up instead of the other dude that was not even...
If a friendly is not on comms, never rely on it. You can hope, but don't rely on it. Because
heading,
you will
Michael?
just... What?
Heading?
1-1. 110. So... Yeah.
Lost visual.
6,000 feet climbing, heading 120.
2-0, okay. Oh, I think I fucked up my... Where'd one?
But yeah, it's kind of it makes it even harder than it is already. Not to have the 530, but it's still doable, and I'm not going to run from it. I keep dying and keep like it.
Feet wet in the end of the runway.
And anything that doesn't kill you just make like no. Anything that kills you usually makes you better. That's the way I see it. It's frustrating. Like I think it was obvious that I was frustrated, but like I made a ballsy decision and I paid for it. So like the last kill was perfect. Would have had some option if it wasn't broken, but it is broken, and I know that. So like my decision, my fuck up. Should stop crying.
Alright, he's standing 150.
Another thing. Referencing from own ship when nobody has an idea where the fuck you are. I don't know, you have at least a general idea that it's like the direction. But yeah. I kinda despise it. I'm happy that you're learning something, like, yeah. If you have any questions, just ask away. Sometimes I have trouble keeping it short. Like, that should be obvious by now, I guess. At least we're not getting much drop frames anymore, which is a nice thing. Did you get me by now, yours?
No, I forgot everything about the Mirage, so I'm dicking around here.
Okay. Basically, yeah, 10 miles out from Godotha at this point.
Yeah, right. I'm mid-flight aligning my nav system because I fucked it up.
There is no mid-flight alignment.
Really?
There is no GPS in this airplane.
Oh, then I have to do just a pass fix. Okay.
Yeah, that's...
We can land on Godotha, right?
That's like that's perfectly normal. Like when I started flying DCS, I had fucking no fucking idea what the fuck was happening. Like, like DCI could vector me onto shit and I wouldn't fucking find it on radar. I was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? So yeah. It's perfectly normal in the beginning. What helps a lot is the software called TagView, at least for servers that have exports enabled.
Yeah, I have to relearn the airplane.
Copy. At least for planes, for like single player mission, like training against AI has its use cases. Like it's very different from how people fire in DCS in multiplayer.
Getting a jammer due east.
Copy. No joy. I just have 2 friendlies and 1 hostile next to Sukumi, and the hostile is a chopper. Bulls 330 for 35. Yeah, Duffy, I know, I suck. That's like normal. Or did you mean the other guy? Like, it's just normal. Everyone in the beginning sucks. It's quite hard to... Like, that's, I think, the hardest thing with, like, these combat simulators, to get a situational awareness, to just know what's happening around you, even if you don't have a current sensor track, and just to make sense of what other people are saying on TeamSpeak. So, that's always a good thing to be on TeamSpeak, like, it's so vital.
Climbing out to Angels 3-4.
Gorby. Be advised, don't be surprised, if your 530s don't do shit. Just shoot again.
Oh, not this again.
Shh. Yes, Duffy, indeed, RV is still a thing. Sometimes I didn't surprise myself, but yes, it's definitely still a thing. Something just got wrecked down there. No. I'm on part, I'm getting cancer. We need to instantly destroy this. Ah, shit. Yeah, whatever. Let's see how it goes.
It's lacing in you.
The real fucking problem is I didn't bring any GPUs, now I'm sad.
Right. Around in time to put a laser guide on it.
What is this?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm currently approaching Sukumi.
Yep, I'm feet dry between the foot of the mountains and the airbase itself, Sukumi.
Copy.
And we're going to try to intercept this fucking chopper. Oh no, first we got to deal with this.
Okay, getting painted.
I really hope this is not a manpad. I really hope.
Fox 2, 10 clicks and extending.
That's like the worst thing your
Flash.
team can do to you. Not call foxes, so you have to basically figure out what the fuck is happening.
Yui
Especially
was
with,
landing
especially with
kind
the
of
IR launch
straight
warning detector.
east from Sukumi, where the hill
There
starts.
was things closer than
I'm
this.
running as hell.
Yeah, I'm
15 in my ass.
over at Sukumi. Scanning.
I have the jammer at 12,000. Is a F-15 at 12,000. He's hot. He's roughly 15 nautical from Sukumi. Okay, I have something closer.
Roger.
Shit. Marcus defensive defending active. Shit.
There, I'm out of.
Yeah, fuck. That was too close and too shitty notch by me. I'm done. That's what happens if the supposedly capable air-to-air platforms, like, chicken out on you while you go to slug it out. Always very, very nice and reasonable. And that's, like, one thing why I think choosing the Mirage and staying with the Mirage as a starter plane is a good thing, because you learn to like really fight and not just pretend to fight. Might be a little bit harsh, but like to have some success with the Mirage, you need to do like it's more work because you're obviously the inferior plane. Unless it's semi-active only, then you have a slight advantage over the AIM-7, and you have a pretty big advantage over the R-27R, but not about the ER. ER is well, the ER maneuver is worse, but like it has a lot more range, so again you have to work to actually get through them. Snowman, I'm supposed to tell you from Duffy that he said hi. He's on the stream.
From who?
Duffy, you remember RV Duffy?
Oh,
So he's still alive?
I guess, like, unless it's an imposter, he's still alive, yes?
well, say hi.
Well, you heard it, Duffy. I'm supposed to say hi. Getting more frame drops.
See,
Sad. That's it.
Seal joining body spike from time to time last 2 weeks or so.
Also think that time was though, yeah, kind of bad notch for me. I was too fast still. That's the thing. I was pushing for him, but he saw me, so yeah. That's what got me killed. If I had been slower, then it would have probably been sufficient. That's so much for speed management.
Holy shit, 5 UEs. I wonder if they're all stationed at Galley.
271. 104. Обнаружена цель. 1, 2, 3. Удаление. 220. На 2000. Дистанция не меняется. 71. 104. Обнаружена цель. 1, 2, 6. Удаление. 300. На 500. Дистанция не меняется. 271. 104. Обнаружена цель. 1, 3, 4. Удаление 300. На 7000. Дистанция не меняется. 71. 104. Обнаружена цель. 1, 1, 8. Удаление 210. На 7000. Сближайтесь.加油完毕。
The last death was really retarded. And the ARX can fucking shut up as long as he flies behind these fucking mountains. Arrgh. I'm so frustrated with the ARX placement. Like, the ARX track is basically completely retarded. It goes like here. So, and I'm not sure how far it goes over the. So basically, most of the time, it's like blocked by all these fucking mountains for anything that flies here. So basically, most of the fighting area, it's fucking blind below like 20,000 or something. At that point, you can just obviously see everything fucking self.
What is a EWR crate 1?
They'll drop an AWR crate. I think you need 2 of them.
Fox 2.
So is there something to be destroyed?
Well, enemy cop. I'm not sure what the situation is on Sukumi ground units.
It's not many left. 1 or 2 Vulcans, some Bradleys, maybe some Tina. Abrams.
Ooh, that's a nice.
Nice, good work.
I call Hux for having a 530 that actually works. That was a 13% chance of it actually working.
That was so worth it.
But yeah, as said, flying Mirage is it's a good lesson in self-discipline. I don't say it's always the most, like, sometimes it can be quite challenging for not getting too frustrated.
Oh, actually, my magic did even less, so...
You remember that you have to slave them, right?
Oh, yes. Did that. They tracked, but they missed.
What ranges did you fire at?
1.5 miles.
That's weird.
To the list.
Does the JTEC still have anything? Oh yes. With the correct laser code. Yes. Did I set the laser code? No! I want to jump out of my cockpit right now. I just want to jump out and be like, the fuck, what am I doing? The thing is, you have to shut down the engine. And I'm not in the mood for that, so here we go. And we actually should also throw away the fucking fuel tank. We rather have too much fuel at the moment than too little. Okay. Kinda want to test out if the inner magics do jettison, if you emergency jettison. But since they're rail launched, I think they shouldn't. Question is if they do. Also, the outer ones will not jettison if you hit the emergency jettison switch here.
I killed him, nice.
we should burn some fuel here, as retarded as this is, but I'm lighting the afterward and popping out the air brake to get rid of some fuel. Also, as they can't dump fuel from internal tanks. Maybe we should just go faster, I don't know. Okay, we just captured the data, that's by when just the JTAC Group 2-1 did go offline. I want to be basically 2000 kilos or less, ideally, when I enter the fight. Anything more. The Mirage starts to excel below 1004. No, I would say more. But the Delta Wing, so you have loads of lift, but you also have loads of drag. And as soon as you have loads of AF, you have loads of air. It's basically loads of drag squared. But as soon as you have... You also get loads squared lift for it though. So what happens is as soon as you're lighter, you don't need as much AOA to pull maximum load factor, and at that point it actually gets really, really nice. Because it's so light and you get so much lift at pretty low AOA still. That is actually pretty nice. I like at that point it gets to the hovering stage basically. Ray gun, you're being chased by 2-1 very close.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I'm pushing, but I'm 20.
As fast as I can.
Well, I'm 28 miles out. So
120?
I'm 50 clicks out basically.
He's firing the best. Whoa, the missile just missed. Oh, the missile did not miss. I have to turn back in. My engines are down.
Question, is he going to merge or is he going to
There
blow
he was,
through?
he killed me.
Shit, he's going to see me.
I shot an ET at somebody there.
I'm not sure where this dude went. He's somewhere here. This is not good. He died? Ah, two-hand army killed himself. Okay.
Oh, takeoff from Godam.
I guess he can run into a bloody... I'm not quite sure. I think you run into a tree. Like the explosion looked like when people run into trees. I have 23 fucking % like packet drop. I'm like, okay. Going to go a little bit more towards the mountains here and see. Oh, there's more. It's okay. Because here is there's manpad somewhere here. Basically Galley Fall is somewhere over there. Somewhere in that direction. The river. So anything between here and there is going to be manpad infested, quite likely. Okay, 2000 kilo, this is nice. This is where we want it. And this dude is low as well, so he will most likely see me. It's probably that F-15 nail there. Quite possibly is. See if he reacts if we turn in. Does he adjust his lead vector, or is he just happily flying somewhere else? No shit, it's too close together. Fuck. Okay, we basically have a problem unless they both... Nope! Fuck. Gets defeated. Turn back in. Okay, they are defeated and he lost the lock. Okay, this is dicey as fuck. I'm going to die here, pretty sure. Jesus, both missed. And I hit him! What? I hit him and... Holy shit. Okay, we have to clear here. There was two. There was two. Where the fuck is the second dude? What? He just flew. Holy shit! Not good. Completely suboptimal. Okay, I think we have this guy. He's luckily not all too keen on using the nozzles. Holy shit. Where did he go? Where did he go? Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Alright, defending good order.
Okay, we got... This is not good. This is sheesh. Okay, we got the F-15. Which is a small miracle, but where the fuck did the area go is kind of a problem right now. We're going to probably be greeted by an AIM-9 here really soon. Okay, I have him. Holy shit, where is he, where is he, where is he, where is he? Okay, there. I guess we kind of lost each other.
Somebody
there.
have a Harrier on the left.
Okay, and now we basically have to be careful to stay above him and not lose him again. Have good closure on him though, that's good. How many magics do we have left? Oh, 3, okay, we can spam. Okay, holy shit. Okay, we want to go SCT for better closure. Information like better resolution, basically. Fox 2. Fox 2. Okay. Dead? I think so. I hope so. Yes, he's dead. Okay. Holy shit.
Oh, at least someone is having fun.
Okay, I think I still have one magic. How much fuel do we have? 1,500 kilos, okay. And we have still some reasonable amount of countermeasures, so let's recommit here.
Watch your right flank, probably you have a Harrier.
Like, I killed the Harrier in the mountains. Yeah, really, I'm quite triggered why the frames are dropping. I'm pretty much unsure why that is. Jesus, like that merge, like, was a pretty good example of, I think that was the engagement of the octuple fire kill someone with some flanker within the 120. Oh, yeah, here. That dude. Going to have AIM120 inbound here. Yeah, he already fired.
Alright, pushing 110.
Fuck, why didn't... Yeah, I was too fast. Fuck! I hate that. Like... I was too fast. Should have kept the air brake out. Fuck. It's really annoying me. Bad execution on my part, can't blame anything else for that. Basically should have kept the air brake out.
Pushing
and
again,
decreased speed.
115.
And nobody has any idea where the fuck he is. Like, nice. Them please more kinda use this information, thanks. The salt is real. Okay.
请求补充燃油。请求收到。收到。
Triggering with the network drop frames is really quite real. Things like there's basically okay, I'm going to
Why is my fuel not in there?
I'm going to reduce the stream data rate a little
Oh
bit
man,
more.
45 T is
Be right
good
back, 2
defensive.
seconds.
Splash.
Yeah, let's see, maybe it got better now, but yeah. This is IMAX. Shut the fuck up. I hit the correct.
Snowman, you have music on?
No.
Annoying. Got 2 kills. Mirage. No, it was. The Harry and Mirage was fucked up. I should have switched to guns. I wasn't sure if he was going to shoot me or like to what extent. Or if I should like do the arm-in magic, but yeah, it's all enough, so let's roll the dice again. Yeah. Could have dealt with the run better. Then I would have had a good chance. But yeah. Basically, always in these to know. Like before you get yourself down too much, you always have to notice that fighting with inferior equipment in the end will most likely, at least it will make you creative. Like maybe not straight away better, but the deciding factor. Thank you very much. Refields. Yes. All the things. And either kill something. Amazing. And justifying this rule violation by this IL-76 on the runway. Up. Right on. And you see, this is like one of the nice capabilities of the Mirage when it slides. Even before you see fits. But like, yep, don't. But you have like some pretty nice tight turn, high AOA capability. That's basically what saved me against the Harrier there. And that he didn't see me, and then I did see him, but lost him again and saw him again, and yeah. I think I will try more that when I have an unsuccessful notch, that I will maneuver through the notch again while dispensing chaff. That should be, should have a better chance of spoofing it than just trying to get an exact notch heading and dispense chaff. And we saw a dude over here somewhere, but yeah, so we'll have to look for that dude. All started so well and then kinda bad. Like 3 of the deaths were like completely. Unsatisfactory, but yeah, I'm also coming back, so didn't really sleep. Already Sakumi? Yes, it is. Okay. Where did this F-15 go? There's some burner down there. Hello, mister. Could I please have a track radar? Okay, that's friendly. So that missile going down there is probably for that. I'm not sure what's for that there. Is this here?
Against your final on Gouda runway 33.
Okay, 0.5. I think that's friendly on friendly over there. That's going to happen. Yeah, they're shooting each other. Oh no. Oh, okay. Luckily it's a no, and they're shooting actually the dude over here. I am favoring this. Okay, and that's a jammer. 13,000 Mach 1.1. That's most definitely an F-15. They have. Oh, it's a Vigan. But the Vigan would technically be lower, mostly. Okay, so magic selected. 2,400 kilograms. So that's pretty heavy stuff, unfortunately. It's cold. Okay, we have a problem right now. We have an F-15 we don't see. Was it that dude? How far is that? 15 miles. Yeah, that's... What? I have a feeling... I have a bad feeling about this. I really do. Okay. So they're masking to the max. Let's see. If the F-15 spike stops here, then we know it's... And we know it's that. If low contact flying 0.5 Mach for no apparent reason. If not, we have a high altitude problem. Maybe I shouldn't run into trees.
Runway clear.
Yeah, okay, so it's low altitude dude. And he's getting Fox on from high up, so I'm going to turn in here to support. Flares on the ready. He's zooming up towards that dude, I think. Yep. Going to get Schrecked, yeah. No, it did miss. Shit. Okay, it's a Harrier. No, that doesn't make any sense. It was an F-15 spike. What? Shit, he sees us. That's going to hit, yeah. Okay, that got him. Was that our F-15? That's good. It indeed was an F-15. It indeed was an F-15. That's interesting.
Hey guys, radio check. New microphone here.
And one Mirage.
Thank you guys.
Okay. All magics. think we're going to take the dice roll here and try to kill that chopper. Maybe not. It's pretty close. Probably man pads.
Nice Mirage.
What is it? We'll try to get a non-cooperative target ID on it. We get close enough to its front, which makes no sense for choppers, but it's hard-coded. We can see what type of chopper it is. Okay, let's commit on this dude. Going to get so shacked by manpads here. Calling it right now. We're going to get launched on by space AIM-120s. No, actually low AIM-120s? What? And what is that? All kinds of shit happening in our face here. Okay, we're going to support that friendly. Again, leaving our flank wide open.
What
Deja
happened
vu.
with those units?
Deja vu. I've been to this place before. Okay, nice. Do we commit here? Okay, that jammer is half a light year away. I'm worried about that low F-15 there. I didn't really spot. I just saw the missile launch. That might be him. Yeah, it might be him. I'm not sure. Yeah, we have 1.8 tons of fuel still. We can extend here. Okay, I have visual on that. Do I still have visual? Yeah, I still have visual on that burner. Check what the fuck this is. Okay, I think someone is going to try to go through the mountains. Yeah, and that's like all the crap. That's all the crap coming from Kitasi. I'm not going to face that head on. I'm not insane. I'm insane, but not that insane.
Okay guys, I'm off. Talk to you later.
Get on, John. See you later.
Alright, see you later, man.
Microvax, hey. I've awoken from the dead.
User disconnected from your channel.
I think I'm gonna be right back. Looks like my deferred shading is off.
Check if anyone is going for us. That's not either. Okay, that's a good thing.
Any friendly cap on?
I don't think enough. Like, I'm currently patrolling the mountains, but like there's 4 F-15s coming in and that's not like, yeah.
So I better slow down the K-50 if he's wet.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get in a K-50. I wanna get at Tracer Lake into a nice little hover and take over any Mistrals that may wanna fight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
versus
check and see
Mistral.
how
If you
far
get killed in a
Primo's
K-50
doing.
by
They
Mistral,
haven't
you
already hit
are
it.
They have
not
more
very good with a K-50, let's put it like that.
and gun.
I'm close to saying you're pretty bad.
I think they
because
start
everything
off
has
with
to be like
Galley.
basically
I'm looking
your
at
rear
Zemo.
vector. And this dude has definitely some
seeing-
interest in me.
Yeah, that's kind of routine now. They start off hitting Zemo because they know that's our ticket to go. Flanker, but
Flanker attacks you out.
wouldn't want to get too many kills.
Maybe 13.
Come on, do your thing.
Oh shit. I usually make 13 or 10.
Small here. Where's the others? Okay, that's fine. Much countermeasures, enough countermeasures, and I still have still 2 magics. Okay.
I'm gonna do functional tropical green.
That was toasty but nice merge. Going to hide a little bit here since I don't really know where the fucking other F-15s went, and I'm kind of worried.
I'll start off with putting a map on
even
galley
out
for
a little
everybody,
bit in terms of
just as a
SA.
reference.
Okay, 1.28. Okay, I probably should start heading over back west somewhere. Be at
only
least
4 air defense units left at secure.
any F-15 nails? No, none.
Yep.
Very good. Not good. 1 my 6 up there. Okay, that's bad. Okay, next ridge line is mine to recommit on. And what the fuck is that? Someone's foxing over there. Don't really. Could I please have a track or something? Okay, I can't. Okay, I commit to check out our 6 here.
Alright, galley is marked just for you guys. Anybody needs to know.
Pushing 130.
I have a bad feeling about this, but there. Trying to sneak up on that dude. I'm low on fuel, but let's try. I think that. Yeah, that's a 515. Okay. It's further than that 13 nautical dude.
Royer, I insist on this pushing. He's down, he's down. Nice kill.
I'm not even jamming, so I'm not quite sure why the fuck he's STTing me.
Still looks like there's 2 units left at Tsukumi.
It's a little bit more, but not quite.
I guess I can come to Tsukumi and...
I'm almost there, like 10 kilometers out in the K-50.
So far there's only a small amount of units at galley, so galley could still be taken. 25T if it just came from the mountains heading here.
Okay.
That's really the only spot where you can clearly get Vickers or any weapons on that road beside the 4 or 5 units sit.
Okay, defeated. Let's dance.
I have deployed stingers at Tsukumi.
Pushing 130, fuck zone.
That active warning came so fucking late. What the fuck?
Oh, it's on MA10, I think, over Tsukumi. Maybe.
Who's the MiG-28 at Kadada?
MiG-28?
Yeah, man, MiG-28. You gotta be able, you gotta know what I'm talking about.
DF5.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think that's it. I'm not going to think I'm going to recover from this shit here. Yeah.
I think they shouldn't even call it the F5 on the red dot.
This
Just call
ship
it the...
come on 1-0, they're flying low.
Yeah, there's one on Katata's runway.
Two above you, Microflex.
I think I'm not really in any reasonable shape or form flying here.
They're split.
Yeah, it's like...
Gonna take the one in the left. The one in the left. Ah, he's down. Pushing 1-0, Fox 1. Defensive.
Snowman, if you're going for Sukumi, I'm gonna head down to Galley with... If I can.
That was kind
It's
of
only
fun.
about an hour flight.
Although I should be there, to be honest, but, well... Yep. I wasn't sure, actually, it wasn't... That's really the problem there, what I highlighted before, that... combination of an AIM9 and AIM120 upgrades can be really dangerous. Thing is, though, I didn't think he fired one, because, like, I got the active warning so late. Which makes no sense, because at that range it should go active right off the...
So has Stooge been successful at making blue gray, like you said? Last I talked to him, he said he was gonna fly blue. Until they win.
Fox 1. Standing. I'm just running like a pussy.
Brevity, my man, it's a tactical retreat.
Yeah, that's the word. He's also in tactical retreat.
Giving way too much on crap. Probably shouldn't. I mean, countering that, we hit him twice and he was still flying as well. What's missing is radar current after 2 hits with 30 kilogram. I guess it goes both ways. As said, it's a general issue at the moment. I think it's just that the F-15, like, realistically, like, pretty tanky aircraft in real life. So it has a pretty tanky damage model. Thing is, thing is with the current damage model issues, the F-15 is even more tanky, and it's basically the most tanky thing in a long shot. But yeah guys, be right back, 2 minutes.
Обнаружена цель. 1-2-0. Удаление 80 на 500. Сближайтесь. Обнаружена цель. 1-1-4. Удаление 350 на 11 тысяч. Дистанция не меняется. 491. 104. Обнаружена цель. 1-2-1. Удаление 150 на 500. Дистанция не меняется.
Fox too long. Going to.
Hello, big boy.
So, here. Back. Guess I'm just watching myself at this point.
491. 104. Обнаружена цель. 1-0.
So I want to do one more soft.
90 на 500. Сближайтесь.
Yeah, I'm not really in the mood. Yeah, I'm going to close down the stream. For anyone that watched, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you coming here to watch my shit, I guess. If there's anything I can largely improve on, let me know. I don't know what it is with the connection issues. I will investigate to fix that. And we'll shut up the AWACS right now. Stop talking over me. Hardy bastard. Here.
Not to be.
So yeah. I think I will do this more often in the future. And yeah. As said, thanks for watching and see you the next time.